This program is sponsored by Lady Agalea.
Dun, 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 dun.
Whoa.
Hello? Hey, can you hear me?
I'm here too, Cassie. It's so great to see you.
Hello, you two! I almost thought we couldn't reach Miss Castorice. How are things going over there?
It's a bit dark here, Mr. Albert. But there's
is
no
it
need to
not?
worry about me.
Okay.
That's good to hear. Actually, where's Miss Cipher?
Here.
Ask, and you shall receive. Miss Cipher, are you...
Having signal issues? Don't worry, the wind is just a bit strong here in Akama. Lady Cipher.
Oh my
Are you
gosh.
okay? Don't worry, there are just lots of really passionate fans today, and I'm just so happy to see Albert.
Oh, they're chasing her.
Quiet.
Hmm.
Okay.
My ancestor, Seliosi the Day Thunder Knight, raised her spear against the sky and ushered in the flame-chasing era that continues to this day. Miss Hyestin! Little Ika. Let's have a break.
Oh my god, it's that enemy that I struggled against.
May this faint light
Did you give her copies? That Cipher did look like she was going through like copy zoomies.
restore the skies. Chrysos Air's flame-chased journey is nearing its end. Friends, let us soar together. Seriously, where did they hide that thing? Cat and mouse time!
They're not revealing anything about the quest yet, right?
Don't fight so I can leave early. Our cute play session is over.
Okay.
This cat will take it off.
Oh my god, did he just...
Is this the Castorice in me?
Mighty! Dan Hung!
Awaken, Lady Seliosi. Witness.
Oh my god, I'm sorry, I need to see that again, chat. I'm so sorry. We need to start watching again. I think he's gonna kill her. He's after us.
Castorice in me.
Oh my, what if Mighty died?
Awaken, Lady Seliosi. Witness the will of humanity.
I am the blazing sun destined to rise.
The will of humanity.
Wait, well, look at this. Look at this, okay? Cipher. Cipher dead. Triby's doll, like that. And Mighty on the floor. Okay. I don't think we're ready for this.
The blazing sun destined to rise.
Oh my god. No. No.
And weather your world is currently
This is gonna be a
sunny
killer
already.
patch.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to the version 3.3, The Fall of Dawn's Rise special program. I'm Albert, your favorite announcer. Welcome three guests. Why don't you say hello to everyone?
Yo! I'm Cipher.
It's gonna be a dead pet.
I'm Hyestin, a healer from the Twilight Courtyard. Hello, everyone. I'm Castorice. It's a pleasure to be on the special program.
Welcome, welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Albert, for inviting us, and for setting up such a special broadcasting location.
It is pretty interesting. Are we in the sky right now?
This is to bring everyone first-hand intel about the Aeronova. After all, I've been personally watching the Flame Chase Journey's progress too. For example,
That's literally
in
Pink
the
Barbara
previous
too.
version story, we saw the Chrysos heirs recover the core flames of death and reason. And we learned through Professor Anax's experiment that the
Yes.
world of Amphoreus
Is
is
in a loop.
essentially in a cycle.
That's
Yes,
correct.
Yes.
The Titans of today are the Chrysos heirs of the previous cycle.
We did make a lot of progress, but we also paid a heavy price. Cassie took over Death's authority and remained in the Netherrealm to maintain the cycle of life and death, while Professor Anaxa reached the end of his journey as a living man.
Yeah.
The hero's journey is always accompanied by farewells. But I'm convinced their sacrifices will not be in vain. In version 3.3, the Trailblazer will set out with the Chrysos heirs on their final campaign of the Flame Chase journey.
The sky's
That
final
is
eye.
The battle against the Sky Titan. Speaking of Aquila, no one has ever been able to uncover their secrets, even though you can see the sky just by lifting your head and Akuma.
That's just how it is. The sky
think-
has remained
I think
untouchable
they're
throughout
gonna reveal everything
Amphoreus'
this patch, I
history,
don't know.
and anything beyond the sky is strictly taboo. Most people both respect and fear Aquila.
The histories say that Aquila is a giant bird with 100 eyes, that the sky itself is their eyelids, and that they govern the dawn and dusk of the world. They once fought against Nikodor in the Chrysos War. The Sky Cities back then were powerful states that could even stand toe-to-toe against Castrum Kremnos. As for the worlds beyond the sky, it's said that some people once made skyships to overcome Aquila's curse upon the sky, only to have their entire city-state reduced to ashes.
Compared to how other Titans bring faith and protection to the people, Aquila appears particularly arrogant and seems to only demand fear from humanity.
Besides, now the sky is stopping Gray and Danny from going home.
But don't worry, the Trailblazer will be able to go home once this battle is over.
Albert,
Oh.
let's not jinx it.
Okay.
She crashed
no
her
jinxing.
tree.
But since no one has managed to reach the sky for thousands of years, that just goes to show that Aquila is the most challenging foe on the Flame Chase journey so far. Ooh, I've been too scared to even fly to Amphoreus. What if Aquila turns me into a barbecued owl with one thunderbolt?
So, is there any possible way for us to reach the sky?
Don't worry, Cassie. Just leave that to me. As a descendant of the sky, I've never forgotten how to return up there.
That's right. In version 3.3, Hyestin will lead the heroes in carrying out a ritual and summoning a rainbow bridge to head to Aquila's abode together.
That's a descendant of the sky for you. But instead of worrying about how we'll get up there, shouldn't we worry more about what'll happen once we've ascended?
Fear the power of the sky.
Hey! Which side are you on?
I was just trying to set the mood. After all, the Flame Chase journey has been through so much. Apart from enemies in the sky, there are also problems on the ground.
Oh.
The last core flame of the Flame Chase journey, the core flame of the world-bearing Titan, remains protected in Dawn Cloud by the Council of Elders and has not been returned.
Correct. Though the Council of Elders is losing their power, they do still have that trump card up their sleeves. We must be on the lookout for their counterattack.
Yes.
Yeah,
and the
Hyestin
Flame
has
Reaver also
magical
appeared in the
girl
trailer
vibes,
we
I
just
agree.
saw. That ticking time bomb still hasn't been dealt with.
But Lord Mighty is now permanently stationed in Castrum Kremnos, and I must remain in the Netherrealm.
But Mighty seems to come back to
While the
like,
other
fight.
Chrysos heirs must go on the campaign against Aquila.
True. There's so much we need to all do at the same time.
Maybe someone stabs
Just
him
how
again.
exactly can we protect Kefali's core flame?
To protect World-Bearing's cord flame, maybe we can trouble a certain demigod who hasn't been a part of the team for a long time.
Help us, Miss Cipher!
Meow. Maybe it'll become an interesting game of trickery.
Apart from the pursuit of Aranova within Amphoreus, the geniuses beyond this world are also keeping a close eye on things. Madame Herda's data spirit entity successfully reached the vortex of Genesis at the end of version 3.2's main story. And we learned from her conversation with Lygus that the third path enveloping Amphoreus is the destruction. As the geniuses continue their investigation,
very
the source of Amphoreus' tragedy will gradually be revealed, and the fates of Amphoreus and the cosmos
Yeah, I think
will also
they're
begin
gonna
to
reveal
tangle.
everything this patch had.
As
Oh
for
my
how,
god.
that will be up to the Trailblazers
10
to
hours.
find out in the
10
upcoming
hours of story content again.
To make sure that everyone can smoothly pass the final challenge before reaching the Era Nova, Albert, and bringing you the latest reports on the Sky, Castrum, and Aquila. Today, the Eye of Twilight has clear weather, low humidity, and a high UV index.
Whoa.
Make sure you stay hydrated and cover up. This
They,
is the
they
heart
have
of the
been
Sky
releasing,
series. The
literally, they've been releasing new maps and story, right?
Very
With every
various
single
intricate
patch.
machines here can control the weather, and you can enjoy unique meteorological phenomena using the celestial mural.
But these grandiose buildings were gradually abandoned over time, and all traces of Aquila, the Sky Titan, have been lost. Some claim that they are now hiding in the depths of the Eye of Twilight.
I just remembered
Though
that I
this
have
place
to...
now lies empty and lifeless, we may still glean the Sky Folk's past glory and wisdom from the traces left behind by time.
What a magnificent city hiding in the sky. I bet there's lots of treasures that we've never seen on the ground.
Yeah, I also feel like this place seems very different from everywhere else in that forest. Of course, please be careful as you observe the view from above the clouds. In this splendid Sky Castrum, we'll be fighting Aquila, the sublime, radiant avatar
Starry
of the sky.
Celestia.
The Sky Titan is the most capricious out of the 12 Titans. We really need more information about them before we begin the campaign.
That's right. In the first phase of the battle, the
Oh
weather
my god,
will
we're
be
gonna...
clear.
Oh god.
Clear weather will have a starting temperature that can deal damage to allies. Aquila will increase environmental temperature over time, and their damage against allies will also increase as the temperature climbs.
Oh, to get
Allies
beaten
will
up
also
again.
be able to deal more damage to Aquila when the temperature rises. But it's better to attack as many enemy targets as possible to reduce environmental temperature and reduce incoming damage.
You'll get a heat stroke if it gets too hot, so make sure everything stays cool. All right.
Well, that's right. And in the second phase of the battle, we will meet lightning and thunder. Storm clouds will descend together with sharp gales. During this phase,
I have
the
Jingle
environment
for
will
ice,
accumulate
so I can use
thundercloud
her.
stacks, and Aquila will deal damage to allies based on the number of thundercloud stacks.
A sunny day turned into stormy weather in the
That
blink
looks
of an eye.
cool.
When allies attack Aquila in the second phase of the battle, they can seize thundercloud stacks. And Aquila will damage themselves based on the thundercloud stacks
The
seized
animations
by
are
allies.
insane.
After allies have seized all thundercloud stacks,
Yeah, I think
the
I have
Titan will
Jingle.
become
I'll be
weakness
good, chat.
broken.
I'll be
But
fine.
that's not all. In the third phase of the battle, the weather will get even worse, and Aquila will deal a set amount of damage to allies.
Oh.
Don't panic,
Yeah, I have
everyone.
Remembrance
I'll
empty.
provide
Yeah, I
off-field
think I'll
assistance to the
manage
team
somehow.
during the
You
third
have
phase.
Herta?
As the
Let's go.
most reliable healer in Akama, having Miss Hyestin around means we've got even more protection.
Not bad, little girl. You've got the intel, and you've got the moves.
Echo of War, Glance of Twilight will also become available in version 3.3. Trailblazers can obtain the character Cipher's advanced trace level up material, Day Thunder and Amnesis, after completing the challenge. Here's a kind reminder that the character Hyestin's advanced trace level up material is Lost Echo of Shared Wish. Make sure you're not farming the wrong item, Trailblazers.
Sure.
That brings an end to our introduction to the stories about the sky. We'll be back in a bit, so don't go anywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, I was opening up my Starrail gift thingy so I can put in the code WS25 K4 Y4 4 C5 ET. Okay. No, I think I put one extra 4. Pretty. Okay. Oh. Oh, she's a cutie. I hate this enemy. It pisses me off. Not gonna lie. Whoa. That's a crazy ultimate. Not
Oh,
gonna lie.
even our studio feels all warm and fluffy now after seeing how cute and lovely Miss Hyestin is.
It's my duty to rejuvenate everyone. I'm the head healer of the Twilight Courtyard, and I've always been responsible for the Flame Chaser's health and wellness.
She's also great at taking care of the chimeras. The chimeras work hard thanks to her. That's how you grow a business, you know?
I was very surprised at first by Miss Hyestin's warmth and healing. It's a far cry from the impression I got of the descendants of the sky from the history books.
Oh, and what do the history books say?
I
They
think the
are
story is gonna
usually
be insane,
tall and
Jensen. That's why they
ferocious
wanna give away
and brave
anything.
and warlike.
Or they have the authority to control the weather. Some legends even claim that the sky folk have wings. Albert, I know you have wings, but this is local Amphoreus history we're talking about here.
Fine.
Well, even back when Lady Treby was spreading the prophecy, a skyfolk with a spear in hand had already issued a challenge to Aquila. My ancestor was also the
I'm
first
gonna
mortal
try
to
to
slay
make
a
her
god.
outfit in Nikki
Many
chat.
brave
That's so
warriors who
cute.
participated in the Kremnos festival are also counted among that heroine's descendants.
That just makes me more curious, Miss Hyestin. With so many strong and brave fighters in your family tree, why did you choose to become a healer?
Because my wish is to add a footnote for ordinary people on the heroic epics blank page, and to heal every vulnerable person to the best of my ability. Though the duty of the flame chase is heavy and profound, I wish my friends wouldn't be so troubled all the time. That's why I try to keep everyone as cheerful as possible.
That's right. I remember that Hyestin definitely reduced the tension in that conversation the first time the Trailblazer met her.
Hey, she told Grey Mystery that they have sharp eyes and said they'd make good members of the Twilight Courtyard. Anyone would be happy to hear that.
Mm-hmm. What can I say? Having a friend who always looks after your emotional well-being is pure bliss indeed.
Miss Hyestin has lots of cute birds in the Twilight Courtyard, too. And she loves taking pictures of them. You'd get along with her very well, Mr. Albert.
Wait, seriously?
Yep, that's right. Here, Mr. Albert, let me take some photos of you.
Ha!
The photos are
Where's the
blurred.
focus? Anyways, why don't we look at how Miss Hyestin performs in battle?
Yes, I'm a wind character following the path of remembrance, and I'm skilled at protecting my teammates in battle. After using my ultimate, I can restore HP for all allies and increase their max HP.
Increase max HP for everyone in the team.
That's right. Both my ultimate
She
and my
did
skill
jeans.
can restore HP for all allies, as well as summon my good helper, Little Ika.
It looks so chubby, like a cute plushie.
He's got a
Hugging it
mole.
must feel very nice.
Not only is Little Ika very huggable, but they're also a great help in battle. Whenever a teammate's HP decreases during battle, Little Ika will consume their own HP to automatically restore HP for the teammate.
In
Aw,
other
that
words,
cutie is
little
going to-
Ika will automatically heal teammates both when they get hit and when they actively consume their own HP.
That's right.
Hyestin
It's
and
gonna
March
feel
would be best
pretty
friends.
safe with both Hyestin
Yeah,
and
she's
little Ika
wind.
healing us.
Apart from healing teammates, Little Ika can also attack enemies. The more healing Little Ika and I provide, the more damage Little Ika deals to enemies.
Feels like even the battlefield becomes bathed in Miss Hyestin's light of dawn, and my mood is lifted as well. Like a clear sky after rain.
Gentleness is a strength on its own. This colorful rainbow bridge and the floating bubbles are all symbols of thriving life.
After all, healing isn't all about the body. Revitalizing the spirit is very important too.
All right, after Miss Hyestin, let's introduce the next character coming in version 3.3, Cipher.
Ooh. I never expected Cipher's voice to be the way it is. How is she wind with bubbles? What happened to my net? That scared me. It just blurred suddenly. That was so random. Yeah, I don't know.
Hey, stop! We're not done yet.
Boss Cipher told me there were treasures in that big studio. But there's nothing here. Still, thieves never return empty-handed. So give it to me.
Hey! You bandit! Give me my clothes back! Apologies. Let us continue. Like Glai and Triby, Cipher is also a Christos heir
just
who joined
witnessed
the
a crime?
flame chase journey
Okay.
at the very beginning. She has had the divine authority of trickery for many long years.
Look
But
at
unlike
it's so
the
cool.
other
Her
heirs,
shadow's a cat.
Cipher's movements have always
Look at
been
that.
elusive, and no one can pinpoint her whereabouts. She is almost never in Akama, but there always seem to be stories about her in the
That her
city.
tail is
Can't help
huge.
it. I can't live in a place where the seamstress has got everything under surveillance.
Albert's right. We've been in Akama for so long, and yet we've hardly seen Miss Cipher at all.
Yeah.
I wonder what she's up to all day.
I have a
Making
hot scoop from an
deals?
anonymous gray-haired source that says Cipher has been colluding with the spirit thief.
Hey, it's not colluding. Bartolos and I just have, similar interests. We're good partners when it comes to going on adventures and hunting for treasures.
Yeah, that spirit thief was so impressed by Cipher's charisma that
I
they
need to hydrate my
voluntarily
rabbit.
became Cipher's sidekick.
Impressed by her charisma? Or by the promise of riches?
But seriously though, if someone could make me rich, ooh, then they'd be the most charismatic person on earth.
Here, you can have it back. I had a look at your working conditions, and it's not in line with our principles. Oh, tut-tut, what a poor bird, poor bird. Take this as well. Go treat yourself and have some golden honey cakes afterward.
Yeah. He got robbed, and they had like he had so little money
About this.
that they gave him money now.
Though they are all demigods, Cipher is different from Glai and Triby. She didn't seem to be all that interested in the
Too
flame
poor
chase
for
journey
Roma.
or the Aeronova. It's more accurate to say that she prefers a carefree and unrestrained life.
That's true. It was only thanks to Lady Aglaya's generous payment that Cipher was willing to come send the Trailblazer and me to Styxia.
Her free-spirited and independent personality has given Aglaya quite the headache. The fact that the demigod of trickery is unwilling to fulfill her duties has become Aglaya's most vexing concern.
Oh, come on. How do you expect me to do a desk job? There's no way a cat could fulfill the duties of a god. It's not the cat's problem, though. Cats are always right.
Yeah, cats are always right.
Cats are always... Wait, why did we all start defending Miss Cipher?
Isn't that the wonderful part about being the demigod of trickery?
The authority of trickery? Maybe that's how Cipher got Aglaya to value her so much. The cat pulled a little trick, and Aglaya was absolutely
Her prophecy is
powerless to
that she's
stop
gonna
her.
die because of her greed.
You want to know my trade secrets that much? Then you gotta pay up, you know?
Please stop, I'm a wallet. Well, as to how Cipher caught Aglaya's eye and was invited to join the Flame Chase journey, that'll be for the Trailblazers to find out in version 3.3. For now, let's see how this cat fights in battle.
Let's get on with it then. I'm a quantum character following the path of nihility. While in battle, I prioritize inflicting the enemy with the highest max HP on the field, with a special state. When allies attack the enemy in that special state, I record the damage allies dealt to the enemy, and perform follow-up attacks on that enemy.
Record? Are you saving up for something astronomical?
Bingo. When I use my ultimate, I will additionally deal true damage to the enemy, based on the damage value I've recorded.
Whoa.
Whoa,
Does
her
that
ultimate
mean
is
when
like her
allies have dealt damage
in the
to
flash
enemy,
mode.
The higher the total damage is, the more additional true damage Miss Cipher will deal?
That's called borrowing other people's strength.
But a cat always has even better plans up her sleeve in a fight. When using my skill or ultimate, I can change which target is in the special state. The recorded damage value will be retained when the target is changed. In other words, if there are multiple enemies on the field.
Cipher can place her mark and do nothing as her teammates go all out on the attack. Then she can use her ultimate on the enemies on the field for a gazillion damage.
You know your stuff, Albert.
You're too kind.
I saw Miss Cipher using a huge magnet to pull the enemies in during the fight. Where did that come from?
That's a giant
That's my
magnet.
hometown's invention. The homemade Pullaroo. That Pullaroo is my favorite. It can pull away anything I want to get my paws on. Even gold.
So true. Look at how much stuff is getting pulled out of the enemy. There's so much gold.
Cats are good, and the enemies of cats are evil. They're gonna buy out anyway, so why not give their treasures to the cat?
There's no need for me to go easy on enemies. I'll take all their sparkling jewels and jingling coins. After using my technique, my movement speed will increase, and I will not be detected by enemies. Allies might even get some, extra goods when I get close to an enemy.
So that's what you mean by thieves never return empty-handed.
Now that we've finished introducing Cipher, let's have a look at this version's banners. At version
Okay.
3.3's first half warp event, Trailblazers can acquire the limited 5-star character Hyestin. The limited 5-star light cone,
do you think they're gonna
long-may
do another
rainbows adorn the
triple
sky,
banner?
will also have a boosted drop rate. In the first half, the limited 5-star character, the Herda, is returning, and at the same time, the limited
No.
5-star light cone, Into the Unreachable Veil, will become available once again. In version 3.3's second half warp event, Trailblazers can acquire the limited 5-star character Cipher. The limited 5-star light cone, Lies Dance on the Breeze,
I don't trust.
will also have a boosted drop rate. In the second half, the limited
Oh
5-star
my God,
character Aglaia
what?
is returning, and at the same
Please
time,
tell me they
the limited
rerun
5-star
Mighty
light cone,
next
Time
patch.
woven into gold,
Next
will
in
become
3.4, if they
available
rerun
once
Mighty,
again.
I will be so happy. Oh my god.
Yay!
Time for a short break. The program will resume in just
Okay,
a few
okay.
moments.
Wait, so just... Oh my god, they yap so much. That's the point of these streams. Oh my god. You can... Yeah, if they rerun Mighty, I can get the pair. All my pulls will be gone, but... Okay, let's put this in fast. Chat, hold on. GT 3 4 K5 Z4 U4
Welcome back!
BX.
This is version 3.3 special program.
Well, what happened to you during that break, Mr. Albert?
He got beat up.
Okay, I just went on a walk in the forest and crashed into something.
You crashed into a tree?
Someone told me Mr. Albert crashed into a flying amphora. What a...
Can
Jarring
Hyestin heal him?
victory.
All right, enough of this. Let's get back to the program. Penacony's Speed Cup Spheroid Racing
Okay.
Tournament is now open for registration. The mightiest drivers are about to gather and fight for supreme glory together. During the event, the Trailblazer will drive a spheroid race car and participate in a racing competition. Different race cars have different characteristics and abilities.
Okay.
First, let me introduce you to this super cool looking Sea Hunter Shark with a god-tier engine and supreme horsepower. It's the favorite of old-fashioned racers, guaranteed
Marbles.
to terrify your opponent.
That is
The
true.
racetrack is different for each race. There will be acceleration bands, deceleration
This doesn't
bands,
look half
and different
bad.
kinds of obstacles. You've got to be able to
Mario
deal with these
Kart.
surprises if you want to
Marbles,
become
but
the
if you were
champion.
playing from first person
wait, this is coming
POV and had control on the
The
marbles.
opponent's putting on the pressure. Ooh, but I see on a shark.
Can we get, like,
uses
another ball
rockets to
skin? I
disrupt
don't
the
like that
opponent
one.
And employs the acceleration bands.
You think this will be
overtake them on a
PvP?
turn.
That's awesome. But the spheroids don't move forward by rolling?
It's not like we're all the hamster ball night. We can't have the driver doing somersaults in there. Anyways, as the competition progresses, we'll unlock more race cars and enjoy different racing experiences.
Like what? Show us.
No problem. Let's look at the Lucky Car 13 Orphans. It's said that whoever drives this car will be blessed by the god of games, be forever safe, and win every tile game. And there's this one with an absolutely stunning name, the Herdador.
All these cars look...
Well, there are die-hard fans everywhere, but I'm sure these celebrities won't mind having their likenesses printed on cars.
Co-op.
Besides, the Trailblazer will
PvP
encounter
would be
some
nice,
old
I feel,
friends
for
in this
People can
competition.
get all them.
Apart from the owner of these cars, I heard a certain hacker helped the
Pixie still
Trailblazer register for
streams.
this competition.
Oh.
That's a really
Then I
funny
wish all the
first-time
drivers
chat
good
to say.
luck in this competition. Let us now turn to the other version events. In version 3.3, the game Legend
You
of the
make a new
Galactic
account,
Baseballer
whoever you
Demon
are.
King, followed by Giovanni, will have its official release. Giovanni's investments is still paying off, and that's all thanks to the valuable suggestions the Trailblazer gave in the previous beta test. The official release of Legend of the Galactic Baseballer will
you
retain
watched
the
me a year
lore
ago.
and setting of a little raccoon looking for a
Why would
baseball
I
bat.
not stream
In every
when
battle
you're-
wave, the baseballer must defeat as many enemies as possible, gain experience, and try to increase their team level. After you've raised your team level, you get one chance to select a weapon or accessory. And you can raise your combat power by combining different weapons and accessories sensibly. After achieving max level with a weapon, and if in possession of its resonant accessory, it can ascend into a legendary weapon.
On top of that, there's one legendary weapon among the ones available this time that can be ascended further into an esteemed weapon. There are also combos between normal weapons that can become powerful twin weapons.
Lots of cool new stuff.
This is the official release after all. Lots of new content has been added since the beta version. Also, the baseballer may encounter the Demon King's minions during battle. Defeat them for a chance to open chests and increase your combat power. After completing all the trials of one planet, the baseballer will receive one ultimate bat fragment. In the final battle, the baseballer will need to use the reforged ultimate bat to fight the ultimate enemy, the Black Cloak Demon King. Mr. Giovanni has great hope that the official release of the Legend of the Galactic Baseballer will bring the Trailblazer Supreme.
Adrenaline!
In version 3.3, Divergent Universe Protean Hero will also have an update, and the remaining 6 Golden Blood Spoons will be released.
A new buff system. What's the trick this time?
In the 6 goals that come with the Divergent Universe Protean Hero update, the duration of one full day can be reduced, making day and night switch more frequently. This means that more Golden Blood Spoon effects will be triggered as day and night switch over.
Oh, so you're saying we should take advantage of how often day and night switch and reap the buffs to deal more damage.
Indeed.
So out of the 6 new schools, what will you choose,
That other
Mr.
girl I
Albert,
saw too.
as an expert of the Divergent Universe?
This is a bit difficult.
They haven't
I'll
revealed,
pick
right?
Throne of Worlds to have a go first.
The next
I
few
believe
characters
when
that are
day
to come.
and night switch over, Throne of Worlds will allow my allies to deal more damage.
Day and night do switch very frequently here, so the team will have more chances to deal damage.
Relying on the field effect is pretty interesting.
There are more interesting things where that came from. For example, the chemical arts of the Bow of Rift can turn discarded and destroyed curios into cosmic fragments.
Sounds like there will be new dimensions to
They did show
consider in the
characters in
future when it
3 I
comes
know.
to
The
strategizing.
Golden Epic
You
PV, I
see,
remember that.
the Divergent Universe's strategy system also includes a new function to share strategy codes. Trailblazers can use a strategy code to directly import a strategy in the game.
Now it will be even easier to find a specific strategy.
True. Okay, now let's take a short break. The show will resume when we're back.
Okay. I guess this live stream is not that long. They show any new relics? Not that I can think of, no. This quest does look pretty crazy. The trailer actually looked insane. I can't wait to spend 7 hours of my life filled with yap and actually amazing story too. They did say they were gonna improve the storytelling, right? Do you think this one? It looked like people died, I know. I was talking about that as well, and we sort of like went back and checked it as well. So it's gonna happen.
I know what's up next. It's gonna be that good old friend, Gift of Odyssey.
Thank God they've
Indeed.
like not stopped
Behold
this.
and rejoice.
I hope Fate collab info comes.
The Planar Fisher and Garden of Plenty events will
Please,
also return in
please,
this
please, Fate
version.
info, please.
Completing them will earn you double rewards.
Please, God.
We also have some new materials to introduce to everyone. Stagnant Shadow Shape of Deep Sheaf will come online. And you can obtain the essential material, Invasive Clot, for physical characters upon completing the challenge. Cavern of Corrosion, Path of Thunder Surge will also open soon. Complete its challenge to obtain the 2 relic sets, Warrior Goddess
now
of Sun
relic.
and Thunder, and Wave Strider Captain.
In terms of system optimizations, the relic storage limit will be increased to 3,000 in version 3.3.
Yay, to a bigger backpack.
3,000
now I can hold
relics?
more treasures and relics in there.
The red notification
Okay, this I
reminder
want
in
in
the game
Genshin
will also be
with the kind of
optimized.
crazy
The
artifact
repeated
farming
red
that I do.
notification dots that Trailblazers see when switching devices will be significantly reduced, and the logic behind some counterintuitive notifications will also be optimized.
Please give us Fate collab news. A
Yes.
trailer.
All right, that brings us to the end of the version
no, Albert, give
3.3
us a
special
trailer,
program.
please.
It's time to call it a day.
No.
We'll see everyone next time.
Bye-bye.
No, please. No. It's done. No. Wait. No. There's no trailer, Chad. There's nothing. Snooze patch. Except for the story, which is very cool. Wait, can we watch the trailer again? Try the JP live stream. Why would they put information there though? Oh yeah, I want to see. So around this part of the trailer.
Friends,
Seriously, where did they hide that thing? Bye, session cat. We'll take it
See now. See, she's running after a coin, okay? And then he attacks her, and her prophecy is that she's gonna die because of her greed. Could this be what that meant?
Leave this to Castorice and me.
And look at, I don't know what, why is Danheng fighting the Flame Reaver in this form? I really want to know. And he's going after Trailblazer, Mighty's saving, wait, who is that? Wait, who is that? That's Phainon, right? Phainon, okay.
Castorice and me.
Of course. Oh, he says leave this to Castorice and me.
Leave this to Castorice and me.
Okay.
awaken, baby Celios! Witness the will of humanity!
I am.
See, and if you look at Cipher now, she's literally, this is her blood. All the Chrysos heirs have golden blood, right? So she is dead or injured very badly. And Triby's doll is like, this is just so ominous. And why is Mighty like this too? Is he dead? See, he's got some life in his eyes. I don't know.
The blazing sun destined to rise.
That might be Trinin. That is true. There are 2 of those, no? Oh, we don't know, chat. Anyway, I